All right, Joe Brennan this morning, thank you. We begin now with Campaign 2016. It is primary day here in the state of Florida, and in just a couple of hours, thousands of people will head to the polls to cast their votes. Registered voters will decide several key races, including U.S. Senate and other local offices. CBS 4's Marybel Rodriguez is live from a polling site in Coconut Grove with more. Marybel, good morning.
Walter, good morning. The polls do open at 7 o'clock this morning here in Coconut Grove, one of the many polling sites across South Florida. Now, most of the attention is on the presidential race, but the Florida primary is extremely important to all of us because it does impact us here at home. Today, voters will be electing or choosing those who will represent us all the way from Washington to the decision maker in County Hall.
Carlos Jimenez is seeking a second four-year term.
At the county level, incumbent Miami-Dade Mayor Carlos Jimenez is in a contentious race against Raquel Regalado, the former school board member and daughter of Miami's mayor.
My message is very simple. We've come a long way since 2011. If you remember in 2011, we had a 12% unemployment rate. We had decreasing property values. We had a $400 million gap in Miami-Dade County budget. We closed that gap.
He has failed to represent us. You know, he is the king of the status quo. He truly does believe, as his advertisements say, that Miami-Dade County is better off today.
The Democratic primary in Congressional District 23 pits a party mainstay against a political novice. Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz is fighting to keep her seat despite an embarrassing email hacking debacle that cost her job as the chair of the DNC.
There was one very unfortunate, unacceptable, outrageous email that was email exchange that I was not a party to that discussed Senator Sanders, using Senator Sanders' faith. A faith which I share.
Her opponent, Professor Tim Canova, supports the decriminalization of certain illicit drugs.
Even hard drugs like that should really be treated as a public health issue. It doesn't make sense to be taking addicts and locking them up and not treating the illness itself.
Democrats in District 26 also have a choice to make. Former Congressman Joe Garcia wants his old job back, representing the people of Monroe County and Southwest Miami-Dade, but he'll have to defeat Annette Taddeo first.
Look, what is clear is that Ms. Taddeo has to find something to run on because she doesn't have a record.
Finally, in the quest to become the next junior U.S. Senator from Florida, two current Democratic representatives are looking for a promotion. Polls show Alan Grayson is trailing Patrick Murphy, who has President Obama's support.
There's a very clear contrast between the two Democrats for sure in this race, and we've proven ourselves effective, capable of reaching across the aisle to solve problems.
Slate magazine says I'm the most effective member of Congress. Time magazine says I'm a standout member of Congress and a do-nothing Congress.
And the winner of the Grayson-Murphy race will challenge the winner of the Republican U.S. Senate primary, incumbent Marco Rubio. He is the favorite in that race. We're live in Coconut Grove. Marybel Rodriguez, CBS 4 this morning.